In the heart of the Second World War, a terrifying force rumbled across the battlefields, a weapon forged in the fire of innovation, fear, and devastation. From the smoke and ash of European cities, one nation rose to wield a new breed of armored beasts, machines of war unlike any the world had ever seen. These were not mere vehicles. They were war engines, predators, designed to crush everything in their path. The Germans built these monsters with cold precision, turning the tide of battles and forging a legacy that would echo through history. Today, we're going to uncover the most powerful and innovative tanks ever built by the Germans. The Panzer IV, introduced in 1937, became one of the most iconic German tanks of World War II. Initially designed as a support vehicle for infantry, it quickly evolved into a crucial part of the German Army's armored forces. The tank was armed with a 75 mm gun, initially with a short barrel for infantry support. The Panzer IV saw action on every major battlefield, from the deserts of North Africa to the harsh Eastern Front, and played a key role in pivotal battles like the Battle of Kursk and during the Normandy invasion. Over 8,800 units were produced, and the tank underwent multiple modifications, improving its firepower, armor, and reliability. The Panzer IV was known for its mobility and mechanical reliability, which allowed it to remain effective even as heavier tanks like the Tiger and Panther came into service. By the end of the war, it was still in use. The Panther tank, officially known as the Panzer V, was one of the most powerful and well-engineered tanks of World War II. Introduced in 1943, it was designed to counter the Soviet T-34, combining firepower, mobility, and protection in a way that no German tank had before. Its sloped armor, up to 80 mm thick, provided exceptional protection, making it difficult to penetrate. The tank's mobility was also impressive, with a top speed of 55 km/h, allowing it to keep pace with German infantry and other vehicles on the battlefield. Although mechanically complex, the Panther's design was ahead of its time, and it became a formidable opponent on the battlefield. It saw extensive combat on the Eastern Front, in Italy, and in France, notably during the Battle of Kursk and the Normandy landings. Despite its strengths, the Panther was plagued by mechanical issues and was often challenging to maintain. Nonetheless, it was one of the most feared and respected tanks of World War II, with over 6,000 units produced. The Panther tank remains a symbol of German engineering and innovation during the war, balancing firepower, protection, and mobility like few others. As the World War continued, Germans need more and more new innovations on the battlefield, so they built another tank in 1942, known as Tiger. Designed to dominate the battlefield, it was armed with a powerful 88 mm cannon that could destroy enemy tanks at far greater distances than most other tanks of the time. With its thick armor, the Tiger was resistant to many Allied weapons, making it a fearsome opponent. However, its sheer weight, nearly 57 tons, made it slow and less maneuverable, and it often faced mechanical issues and fuel shortages, limiting its operational range and effectiveness. Despite these challenges, the Tiger became a symbol of German military power, striking fear into the hearts of Allied forces. Over 1,300 units were produced before the war's end, cementing its place in history. Tiger II, also known as the King Tiger. Developed in the early 1940s, this tank was created to give Nazi Germany a decisive advantage against the growing threat of the Allies' tanks, such as the Soviet T-34 and the American Sherman. The Tiger II was an imposing force, weighing nearly 70 tons and armed with a powerful 88 mm gun capable of destroying nearly any tank at long range. Its thick, sloped armor made it nearly invulnerable to enemy fire, striking fear into Allied forces who faced it on the battlefield. However, this incredible power came at a cost. The Tiger II was slow, heavy, and suffered from mechanical issues due to its weight and inefficient engine, making it prone to breakdowns and limited in mobility. The tank's fuel consumption was also enormous, limiting its operational range. Despite these flaws, the Tiger II remained a formidable presence in battle, with a crew of 5 operating its sophisticated systems